Hello, guys. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. All right, guys, we have a really, really, really big story. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but this is huge. This is very big. This could mean a lot for Verizon. This could basically make this company completely different after the last, 7 years? Just about 6.5 years of leadership under Hans Vestberg. We're now hearing stories that he may be replaced. So the CFO is leaving, and they're looking for someone to potentially replace Hans Vestberg, which is the current CEO. So if this goes down, this is going to be huge. Okay. There's a lot going on with Verizon. Verizon's been changing for the last couple of months. Specifically, the last 2 or 3 months, we've been hearing a lot about changes. We got the plan changes. We have people leaving. We have potential layoffs. We have the United States call centers being potentially rerouted overseas. Massive changes. Big, big changes that had everyone shook, that has everyone already thinking, what's going on behind the curtains? Is Verizon changing? Are they going through a major process? Well, if you get rid of your CEO of more than 5 years, I think it's about 5 years, not 7. But either way, 5 years, this guy has been carrying the company, and you want to get rid of him now, okay? Yeah, something's going on behind the curtains, and it's about to be unveiled, it looks like. So I'm going to read the article to you. It's a short one. You can find a link for the article in the description below. All right, let's get into it, and then we'll do some more commentary on how I feel about what's going on and where I think this might lead, and changes that might occur going forward. Verizon CFO hunt continues as carriers look for potential CEO successor. Report. The carrier giant is reportedly looking to identify a new finance leader that could later succeed Verizon CEO of 5 years, Hans Vestberg. Verizon is working with executive recruiting and advisory firm Spencer Stuart to find a new finance leader that could later succeed the carrier's giant's CEO, Hans Vestberg, according to the Wall Street Journal reported on Monday. The potential leadership shakeup comes on the heels of spring reshuffle of Verizon's C-suite. So the carrier reported in March that Mel Ellis, the CFO since November of 2016, would be leaving, right? So he's apparently leaving to pursue other interests. We don't really believe that. We think he's being kicked out. That's my belief. I don't think they're very happy with what he's doing. However, I think he's going to be sticking around for a little. He has some commitments that he has to finish with the company, and then he'll be on his way. Taking over in his absence was Senior Vice President and Controller Tony Skidatis on a temporary basis. Verizon did not respond to CRN's request for comment on the report prior to publication. So Vestberg has been Verizon's chairman and CEO since 2018. He started at the company in 2017 when he joined as executive vice president of global networks and CTO. Prior to that, he served as telecom giant Ericsson's president and CEO for more than 6 years, and the company's CFO before that for about 2 years. So Vestberg is apparently very active in helping to find the CFO search, along with members of the Verizon board, with multiple candidates still under consideration, according to the report. In addition to announcing the departure of its CFO, the company in March also named, that's a hard one, Somayanarayan, trying not to butcher it, it's a rough one, Sampath as the CEO of Verizon Consumer Group, shifting him from his position of Verizon Business CEO that he held for 9 months. At the same time, Kyle Malady, then Executive Vice President of Global Networks and Technology, was appointed CEO of Verizon Business Group. So that's all we have for the article. But if they get a new CEO, okay, I mean, it could be good, but it's going to be different, right? Now, hopefully better, right? But this is going to be changes. There's going to be some more changes. So, many questions are being answered at this point, but Not 100%. Like they're slowly being answered. Everyone's wondering if the company's going through an overhaul. It is. I hate to say it though, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be good. You know, I don't know if it's going to be good. It's scary. It's a scary thought, and I'll tell you why. So we were already feeling a little uneasy with these changes, right? The plans have redeemed themselves a little. Okay, they've made some changes. The prepaid now is actually better, right? They brought the unlimited plus and whatnot, so they're giving some good discounts now on the the prepaid side is starting to get some better plans, so that's good. And the my plans, I think there's some upgrades now too. You got the new streaming services that people can take aware advantage of for now. I still think that you got to be very careful with those because those prices are probably going to change, and you have obviously you can drop them, but just be careful with that stuff because you don't want to be spending too much money on something that you don't need to. So, but either way, they have redeemed themselves a little bit with the plans. When they first were launched, they didn't look all that impressive, right? I mean, the idea was it's your plan. That's the whole thing behind it, right? It was your plan. It's for the carrier. I mean, it's for the customer. And, this is how Verizon's going to meet you. They can't afford to to give you everything for no money. Otherwise, they would not be profitable. And they also feel like they know their worth. So they shouldn't have to do that. That's the mindset there, right? Instead, they're going to give you options to choose only what you need. And that's how their plans can be more affordable for you. If you get on family plans, of course, they're much better. So we have that. Then we have the layoffs, right? We have a lot of important people leaving, the CFO, a bunch of other people, right? And now, then we had the call center information about how people were a bunch of call centers are being shut down and they're gonna be rerouted overseas. Absolutely terrible, right? And now we hear this that their CEO may be going. So I don't know. I don't know if you know what I mean. It could be good if someone new comes in. I mean, a lot of people are not satisfied with what he's been doing, and maybe that's why he's going because maybe he's been voted out, and maybe they're trying to save Verizon. And maybe that's why they figure, well, if we get rid of him, we get someone in better, and maybe we can turn Verizon around before it's too late. That could be where this is going, or it could be going where it's just going straight down a hill and eventually just going to crash into a wall, until something shifts and changes. So it's really tricky to know where this is going to head. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. But this is crazy. I think a lot of you listening right now, there's no other way to put it. I'm just being, I know I'm being characteristic, but this is just, it's blunt. There's no other way to put this. This is nuts. A lot of changes going on, and now this is like a hammer. This is the hammer. The nail was sticking out just a little, and boosh. Now it's in. It's not coming out. So now we got to figure out. We got to figure out where Verizon's going to go with this now. I mean, I hope it's for the best. And I would believe that maybe it was if we didn't hear all that other stuff. But then this could be a way to redeem themselves, to kind of stop it before it's too late. I mean, maybe he's been guiding everyone in the wrong direction, which many people have felt like hasn't really been the best, in a position. Like he could be doing better. I mean, I think up until recently, Verizon hasn't really demonstrated any issues, So I don't know if it's his fault, entirely. It could be very well that there's a shakeup going on. He's just being voted out because they want to redo the company. Something's going on, something deeper. Verizon could be looking to change gears and do a complete overhaul, and I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Obviously, we need some more. Pardon me. Obviously, we needed some more reports. We need to see, we need some more information on this to see exactly what potential issues are underlying here, to cause this, but craziness. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I mean, not much more I could say, but just repeat that it's crazy 100 times, and I don't want to do that. Be sure to hit me in the comments on how you feel about this. I'm sure many of you are feeling very strong about this. This is a high emotion right now. And it's a high emotion because if we do see this, this is telling us something. There's going to be a massive change. And it's either it's going to go left or right. And it's very tricky because we have no idea which way this is going to go and what the deeper motive is here. Like, what's this for? So I don't know. I don't know, guys. All right. I'm out of here, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Much appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.